One of the most important legacy wealth towns in all of the United States is Hinsdale, Illinois. It's actually ranked the fourth wealthiest suburb in the entire North American region. But what are the unwritten rules of old money wealth and old money culture? I was born in Hinsdale, Illinois, so I can sort of tell you a few of the unwritten rules. One of the biggest secrets of Hinsdale, Illinois is people rarely sell, if ever sell, their home. These are kept for legacy properties, and most of the people act as stewards for the house and transfer them under living trusts and LLCs. And there are many homes that have been restructured and retitled the deed over a dozen times to keep the property in the family. So this is why homes in Hinsdale, Illinois rarely actually hit the open market. So when you hear people say that there's a scarcity mindset in Hinsdale, Illinois, this is what they're referring to. What makes Hinsdale, Illinois different than other luxury towns is this scarcity is not just a perception, it's actually real. People do actually hold on to their properties for over 100 years, and they keep transferring them through living trust to other family members. Selling is sort of an anti-status signal in Hinsdale, Illinois, because it's shown as that you need the liquid assets or that you need the cash. So in Hinsdale, Illinois, it's often encouraged to keep your property as long as possible, because this also protects your neighbors. When you buy into Hinsdale, Illinois, you're sort of overpaying, and this is why new money people typically adopt the old money culture of Hinsdale, Illinois, because this is something that is practiced and it's never actually said aloud. That is sort of the purpose of the unwritten rules. See, in a true old money neighborhood, you never actually say the words privacy. You never actually say the words discretion. These sort of principles are sort of just understood. Now, I've driven through some of the wealthiest streets for almost 50 years in Hinsdale, Illinois, so I have a unique advantage of being born in the town and raised in the neighboring suburbs of Clarendon Hills and Western Springs, Illinois. And one thing I can tell you is the biggest misconception of Hinsdale is it's like any other town, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. See, Hinsdale, Illinois is not about selling, it's about owning. It's about this thing called stewardship. And if you look up the definition of stewardship, it's taking care of something that was passed down for you and preserving it for the next generation. So oftentimes, the less that's done to the house is considered more respectful. Whereas in a new money town, you will notice constant renovations, constant trucks in the street. In Hinsdale, Illinois, that is extremely frowned upon. People actually regularly park all their cars closed with the garage. Displays of wealth is actually not very common in Hinsdale, Illinois. The best wealth comparison of Hinsdale, Illinois is it's almost like a certificate of deposit. You know, one of the safest investments you can make. Hinsdale, Illinois real estate is sort of parallel to that. It's sort of a guaranteed return